Hey guys, R. Pelton 1 here, coming to you with a very short but very informational review of the REI Hammock Underquilt. Now, this particular underquilt is made specifically for the REI Hammock, the quarter dome air. I've used that hammock on quite a few trips, and this is the first big several day trip that I've been on with it. This is a 7-day canoe trip through the Allagash Waterway in Maine. I used this underquilt last night. It got down to 29 degrees, 30 degrees. And it kept me warm. However, I got to think that that's the lowest threshold that you'll ever want to take this out in. The stuff sack that you'll get with it, it's a larger storage mesh bag, so the loft doesn't compress. But this is the travel sack that this comes with. Now I'm sure you can get an aftermarket one to compress it down even more if you wanted to, but for a canoe trip, this packs down just fine. Essentially what you have is the underquilt itself, and it's designed to perfectly fit underneath this hammock. On one side, you got that bright red-orange, which is kind of the signature color of the hammock, but the other cool part is if you wanted to be a little bit more concealed, a little bit more subdued, you can reverse it to this indigo kind of navy blue color, which is what I like to put on the outside. It'll also help absorb some heat from any sun that you may have. You see the little bungee systems that simply clip over and hook onto itself, and then it has little toggles in the middle of the hammock that'll actually help it keep it up too. But I'll go and give you some close-ups of that. But it fits extremely well, which you'll see here in a minute. But is it worth buying for this? I would say yes. Would it be nice if they came out with a 0 degree down version? Yeah, I think that would be very good if they did it as well. But we'll see. Who knows what REI does these days? I wish they would put out some kind of R&D, blog or something, but they don't. But I'll get this thing set up and I'll show you some of the details on how it actually goes on. So you start at the corner of the hammock, and you want the bungee to go around the spreader bar but below the white cable here. And all you do is you just hook it up kind of like this. I'm doing it one-handed, so it's a little challenging. But that's all you're looking for, is just that. And it'll lay right here, just like this. Take your other end, simply do the same thing. It's going to go around and clip. Okay, so now you have it here hanging. Like I said, I have the outside going, the blue side. And those of you who have this, you'll see these and you wonder what they're for. They're designed specifically for the hammock. You got the little toggle that comes right on the hammock itself. So it simply just feeds up through there. Take two. There you go. Now it helps to suspend it right in the middle. And then you just continue on down. Pretty easy until you get it all the way. Then you get the last part done. And continue on the back side to your second toggle, and then the last thing you should have to do. So get that toggle in there, maybe there. And as you can see, it fits perfectly on there. You go to the ends, and this has it on either side. You can see how it's open in there. You want to try to eliminate any drafts, so it does have the pull cord, the cinch cord, so you just cinch that up. Not extremely snug, but tight enough because when you lay in the hammock, it will sink down and snug it up a little bit. And then that's pretty much all she wrote. So just a couple of final thoughts. It is a great underquilt as far as fit and the quality build goes. They did a really good job. It is a synthetic insulation, so it's kind of nice for keeping you warm even if it does get a little bit wet. Down would be a lot better and a lot warmer, but on a canoe trip, I guess there's gives and takes to both. But the price point, it's 99 bucks. Could you do something cheaper on your own? You probably could, but I like the fact that it's built specifically by REI for their REI hammock. So I'm happy with it, and tonight's gonna be another cold night, and we'll see how well this treats me. So Appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one.